Danas je sa nama grupa The Rasmus, legendarni finski rock band koji se prijavio za UMK 2022. I pokušat će da predstavlja Finsku na pesmi Eurovizije. So, hello guys, how are you?
Hello. Good.
Hey. Hello. Nice to meet you.
You are trying to represent your country on Eurovision Song Contest 2022 in Turin. How did you come up to that decision?
Yeah, finally we take part of this competition. It's been many times that the Rasmus fans have asked us, like, when is the Rasmus gonna take place part of the competition? But I think this time we came up with the song that is perfect for this competition. So we thought, like, this is the time now. And also it's been really tough times with Corona, you know, last 2 years, basically no concerts, nothing to do. So it's nice to have challenges and something to go to, you know.
Yeah, and actually you're established artists, you are a famous rock band, you have a 28 years long career. And how did you come up about the song? How did you feel that the Jezebel was the right song for the Eurovision and for potential representation of Finland?
Last summer, I came up with the song, the idea, and I went to Greece to meet my mentor, my friend Desmond Child, who's a legendary songwriter and producer behind the songs like Living on a Prayer from Bon Jovi,
yeah.
Poison for Alice Cooper, just to name few. He's super talented guy, and I flew to him. Like I asked him to help me to write the best song in the world. And it's we came up with this song in very short time, only like 4 hours, in Greece. And then I felt like this song has the energy. This is
the right kind of mood.
The right kind of mood.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit positive, something different from the Rasmus. So we thought that this might be the song.
And when we mentioned Finland, our first association is hard rock, heavy metal, and all of kinds of hard rock and everything. So can you tell us about Eurovision? Did you follow it? You probably know Lordi, Blind Channel and everything. And how did you feel when fans say that you are actual successor of them?
Well, it's interesting that quite often in the recent years, Finland has sent like heavy metal or kind of hard rock stuff to the Eurovision competition. But that's in a way that's no surprise, because here in the north of Europe or in Finland, Sweden, we have a lot of metal bands. People like that kind of stuff and people play that stuff. And, you know, people play instruments, people play guitars, drums, and people have like natural liking to this kind of music. But of course, for us, it's like, you know, we were born with it and we always played this kind of music. But yeah, we just wanted to create something that sounds like the Rasmus, but it's also like could also compete. Like if you think about Eurovision, there is quite a lot of this Edith Piaf type of singers who are really good singers, and it's very kind of operatic almost and beautiful. But we have a different style, and that's what we are proud of, and we want to bring that.
Yeah, I think we rely on the energy of the group, you know, being on stage together, playing the music together. That is our strength.
And I think you are aware that last year was a rock year of Eurovision, because Måneskin, famous Italian band, won the competition, and Finland came 6th. So do you feel pressure?
In a good way, I think. You should feel some pressure. It makes you perform like better, but I don't think we feel like the wrong kind of pressure, because we do our stuff and focus on our things, and yeah, we shouldn't be thinking too much about the like previous contestants.
After all, I think we would be really proud and happy and you know, excited to be representing Finland in the Eurovisions. But first we have to win this Uuden Musiikin Kilpailu. That was
UMK.
Finnish. UMK sounds more international.
Call it just UMK.
Yeah, so there are 6 other bands and artists in this competition, and it will be tough and great songs, you know, and it will be in the end of February. here in Finland, and then we know if we go to Eurovisions. But that's our biggest hope and dream.
Yeah,
we are aiming that.
And you're one of rare established artists that are trying to come to Eurovision, because Eurovision became a platform for new artists and everything. You have 28 years long career and many hits. I mean, In the Shadows is probably your idea of the band, the biggest hit. Can you tell us something more about that song and that period of, it was early 2000s?
Can you remember something? It's kind of foggy.
It was not that far away.
Long time ago already. Yeah. Well, the joke is that, you know, me and Lauri, we met each other when we were like 9 years old, and that was the first time we played in the same band. And then we started Rasmus when we were 15 years old or 16 years old, and then already started releasing music that time. But then we worked for almost like a solid 10 years before we arrived to the point where we actually got the In the Shadows as an international hit. And of course, that was like a moment of dreams come true type of thing. And it's almost like kind of easy to forget where you come from, because everything's happening so fast and everyone wants to talk with you and everybody wants a piece of you. But yeah, then like that's the life you live when you have a hit in your hands, and we enjoyed it. I must say that we enjoyed it.
You experienced a rock star life. Did you? Was it like in movies, like going on tour with Vans and everything?
Exactly.
Exactly like that, and even worse sometimes.
And that period was actually known for pop hits. It was a time of Britney Spears, after that Katy Perry, Shakira. And how did you find your breakthrough as a rock band? It was not that popular, but you still managed to do that in that period.
I think there was a wave rising with bands like Evanescence and some other bands, Him from Finland, Apocalyptica, bands who had this like a darker image. So I think we were just riding that wave at the right time with our song.
Yeah, and your songs are actually showing your band getting more mature with the time. And Jezebel is the song that is actually, does it actually provide your feelings at this moment, after almost 3 decades of your career?
Well, I think it sounds like the Rasmus, you know, it's very recognizable. I just talked to somebody this morning and he had heard the song for 3 seconds and he said, "This is Rasmus," you know. So there's something we do that always sounds like us, which is a nice thing to have.
It's your voice.
It's my voice, but too, you know, in the
and hairstyle.
It's the style, the production, the melodies, everything like that's melancholic, kind of.
But still there's something new also, like new vibes in the band and in the song also. Like
you are talking about yourself. We have a new guitarist. She wants to talk now.
No, I'm not talking about me, but I think I can hear
the vibe.
Yeah, something fresh and new.
Yeah.
Also.
And the pandemic really caused big problems in music industry. How do you deal with this? There are no gigs, or if they are with restricted public and everything. For last 2 years, we can't wait to have it done. But how do you feel about that? And
yeah, that's a very good question. The pandemic obviously affected everything in the music business, and everything is closed down. And even right now in Finland, people cannot even go to theater or cinema, or you cannot go to a museum, and let alone live concerts. So it feels like a really stupid time for us. But of course, pandemic is pandemic, and we have to deal with it. So for us, it was a lot of losses, kind of very sad time, and also kind of time that you have to look inside a little bit, quite serious actually. But then I think that this also, being in this competition here in Finland, it's like it feels good for us. It feels like a fresh new start, and it enables us to, to do something
And
meaningful
to perform
together.
live, which is
Yes.
very important.
Yeah, I
Yes.
really miss the live shows and playing live with these guys. I mean, that's maybe the best part of the whole thing, being in the
Yeah.
band.
Even Eurovision was cancelled 2 years ago, and it was such a shocking news for all of the fans. They were like crying. They were trying to make some alternative versions of the show and everything. So at least we find some way to deal with this pandemic and to function at least on some margins. So guys, for the end of our interview, can you tell us something more about your future plans after UMK and potentially Eurovision?
Yes, well, this year looks pretty good and bright. We have already booked some gigs for the fall, so we're starting the tour in October
In Europe.
in Europe, and it's going to be a lot more shows coming. And the best place to look at the shows is the rasmus.com website, where we have all the shows and everything else, all the best news. So we are very excited to heading towards those things.
Yeah, good stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have some Serbian fans, like they should definitely come to the concert in Italy or maybe in Hungary.
Oh,
I don't know which one is.
Hungary is close. Hungary is actually like 2 hours from my city where I live.
yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's close.
Awesome.
So we're gonna be playing in Budapest, one of my favorite cities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Budapest is
you
great.
guys, you are a little bit wrong because we should go to Serbia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
Yeah, we should
think-
play in
yeah.
your country.
I
Let's
think-
book some more gigs.
When pandemic is over, I think that you should come here, and yeah, there are good arenas for rock bands. So I think you should do that.
Yeah.
Great.
Let's shake hands.
Okay.
We have a
Finally,
deal.
yes.
Guys, thanks a lot for this wonderful interview. I wish you all the best on UMK and also in your future career. You have done a lot for rock music, and I hope that you will make even more in future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. See you soon.